Well, well, well. Off-grid tools, survival axe. I'm James Walton, gear guru for SHTFpreparedness.com. Be sure to subscribe and like below if you want to get your eyes on more of these great gear reviews. We're going to take a look at this thing today. We're dealing with a multi-tool. There's a lot going on here to talk about. Full tang hatchet. And for all that this offers, it weighs under 2 pounds. So we're gonna take a look at it and get a little more in detail on what this bad boy has to offer. I've also got a little bonus for you in the Survival Companion Pro. We're also gonna take a look at that as well, all right? Stay tuned. Let's get into our survival axe here. A lot to cover. Got this nice Cordura sheath. All right, I like that. Keep that thing around. This thing feels pretty durable. I thought maybe this strap had the ability to unbutton and go through some moly, but that's not the case. But if you got pretty slick, you could probably put it through here if that was something you wanted to do. A lot of parts and pieces here. All right, we'll talk about little things like our glass breaker on the end here. Obviously, where this thing really makes its money is in its abilities as a swinging handheld weapon, right? Or tool. I'd probably say tool more than weapon. We've got our hatchet blade. Not sharp. It's gonna have to be sharpened. But we have the hatchet blade here. We've also got what this is our hammer. I've worked some nails with this thing. It works well, it does the job. We've got a gas shutoff here. Really like that. I think that's very cool. A succession of hex bolts, right? Looseners. We've got this guy. I don't know if you can see that too well. So just a lot going on, a lot of different tools built into this survival axe by Off Grid Tools. Another very interesting and probably one of my favorite pieces of this guy is our little pull-out saw here. And the reason I like this, because this is a pretty standard saw blade, right? Pretty standard. I could certainly pack a bunch of these in a bug-out bag and have a tool that doubles as a saw now. Maybe something I don't need to carry elsewhere. But I really like the fold-out saw. I like the fold-out saw for 2 reasons. 1, because it is a saw, and it's an effective saw blade here. 2, because I have the ability to pack replacements. I have not replaced one, so I'm not 100% sure how tough that would be, but I do know for a fact that I could pack about 10, 15 of these things in a bag and it wouldn't be an issue. There's also a little paracord or seat belt cutter on the back end here. You see that? So what this tool claims to be most is the survival axe. Really, it's a hatchet and it needs to be sharpened, and the hammer itself. All right, so when I look at the survival axe, again, it's a full tang tool. There are several things in here you could take advantage of, no matter if you're a prepper, a camper, or just someone who likes tools in general. And that's basically what you got with the survival axe by Off Grid Tools. All right, folks, now a little bonus, the Survival Companion Pro. Let's have a look at this guy. This is about as similar a multi-tool rather for survival as anything you're going to find on the market. It's even kind of built like a multi-tool with these side attachments and things like that. You've got a clip on the back here. I'm going to pull that clip off because we're going to talk about that a little later, but that'll slip right down into your belt buckle, as you can see, or your pocket rather. I guess you could put it on your belt if you wanted to. But let's get into this thing, all right? Because I'll tell you what stands out most, obviously, is the capability to start fire. Okay, of the many things that are on here, you get one magnesium rod, you get one ferrocerium rod, And for those of you who don't know, you're going to be able to scrape the magnesium into your fire, ignite that magnesium with the sparks from your ferro rod, and it's going to get up into the 3,000 to 5,000 degree temperature range, and that should get things going for you. Survival Companion Pro has two options on each side here. We've got a button compass, and we've also got a button temperature gauge or thermometer, and it looks to be pretty accurate. It says it's about 80 degrees. I've been out here for maybe 15 minutes setting up for filming. I've also got a great signal mirror here. The signal mirror works well, and a lot of people don't think about rescue. They just think about tools when it comes to survival, but rescue is a big part of that. You could affix some paracord through the Companion Pro if you wanted to go that route. You see that? So you wouldn't necessarily have to put it in your pocket, clip it in your pocket if you didn't want to. The final piece of the Companion Pro here, you'll see the cutout on the back there is the survival whistle. Good, powerful whistle. You're definitely gonna be seen and heard using the mirror and the whistle. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about our clip here, our carrying clip, because there's a lot going on with this thing. As you can see, this guy has a succession of hex wrenches along the one side of it as well. There's a measurement tool on the bottom here. It's hard to tell, but this is a serrated edge. See that serrated edge right there? So there's a few great options on this side. Up on this top corner, you're going to see a flathead screwdriver. You're going to see can opener, bottle opener. On the opposite side, you're going to see that we have some options back here too for wrenches and that type of thing. So the clip, like I said, there's a lot to offer there with the clip. And it affixes by using this hole here and this slide here. You want to push it down pretty hard, slide it over, and there you go. Survival axe, off-grid tools. What can we say about this thing? Definitely a great tool to have at home. Great tool for the bug out bag. Something excellent that you could throw in your car. Not a bad thing to have in the car. It's got these various hex wrenches, the ability to shut off gas, pretty big, pretty important, as well as the cool little saw inside, right? There's a lot of cool features. Well, let me talk about one thing real quick. The blade is not sharp. If you're gonna have trouble getting this blade sharp, this may not be the hatchet for you. That's the one downside with this tool, right? It does not come sharp. It needs to be sharpened. If you're really gonna use it as a hatchet in some sense, it has to be sharpened. Outside of that, we've got a nice multi-tool here. Like I said, full tang can do a lot for you. If you like the looks of the Survival Axe by Off Grid Tools or the Survival Companion Pro and all that it offers, there's affiliate links below. The channel will get a small portion of the profit from that purchase, and that'll go to, allowing us to be able to make more of these videos. If you like what you saw today, be sure to subscribe and like once again. And stay tuned for more emergency preparedness and survival gear reviews to keep you and your family safe. We'll see you again next time.